Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody? Good morning, Allison. Bonjour, bonjour. I'm thankful for the energy too. Good morning, Anne, Susanna, Lori, Francoise, Jennifer. Bonjour, bonjour. There are so many of you that are dedicated every single day to being here. It is so gorgeous. Like seeing some of your names again and again and again is so beautiful. And I know that some of you are also in the replay and that it might be 5 in the morning for you or it doesn't have to be 5. Sometime in the day where you're like, this live thing doesn't work for me. And I know you're in the replay. So if that's you, I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. How are we today? How are we feeling? Oops, I left the washing machine on. I have been, again, requiring a lot of sleep and going to bed really good time and really not feeling like, well, let me say this, feeling like I could do another full sleep cycle. Okay. Cleveland in the house. Who is this? Is it Tiffany? 8 a.m. here in Cleveland. Happy Thursday. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Are we ready for today's lesson? How was Homea? I see you. I see you. I see you. How are we feeling since yesterday? Yesterday was good. Yesterday was yummy. Jacinda, bonjour, bonjour. Yesterday was really yummy. Let's go ahead and get into today. One of the things I loved about yesterday, and it's such a beautiful reminder and something you can consider for yourself when you find yourself in a state of any kind of anxiety or hurry or feeling like into the illusion that there is not enough time, any of that illusion. I love how the lesson ends yesterday, which is there's no hurry. There's no hurry. Have you ever been in a situation, in a store, grocery store, coffee shop, anything, where you can feel the person in front of you really trying to hurry? And have you ever said to them, like they said, oh, I'm sorry, I'm ready. And if you've ever said to them, don't worry, I'm not in a hurry. There's no hurry. And felt the energy like really dissipate. It's a really, really beautiful thing. So if that resonates with you, consider that no hurry energy. Like it's all good. I'm not in a hurry. No hurry. So yummy. So yummy. All right, who else is here? Say good morning, and then we're going to go right in. Today is so huge. Yes, it is. I'm excited to open it up. Brenda, you're here. Ilona, Sharon. All right, gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's open up with intention, and we will flow right in. We will flow right in. No hurry. There's no hurry. See if you can detach yourself from any sense of urgency, and at the same time, detach from any withholding. So this beautiful dance of flow that doesn't feel any necessity to push itself forward or any necessity to hold itself back. So see if you can detach from either of those extremes. And gently breathe in and breathe out. How I feel it in my body, which sounds ironic, but I'm sure I feel like you can relate, is this combination of stillness and flow. Father, Mother, God, we come together with so much gratitude, allowing the flow, allowing the gentle movement, allowing the rock and sway, the perfect opening and completion of all that is uniquely supportive to every single soul here. We ask for the courage to move when it's aligned, to say yes when it's aligned, to answer that intuition, that opportunity inside. And likewise, to close what is being brought to completion, to let go of that which is no longer in service, and to feel the freedom, the excitement, the beauty, the love, the organic unfolding of it all. This, or something even better, for the highest good of all concerned. Amen. 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 All right. Yesterday, remember how yummy yesterday was? Above all else, I want to see things differently was yesterday. And feeling into this gorgeous unfolding of really specifying, above all else, I want to see this differently, and really allowing our focused intention and attention to create, to allow, really more than create, allow a beautiful, intimate relationship with whatever it is our eyes were landing on. Lesson 29 today. God is in everything I see. We could just stop there. Yeah, we could have just opened there and stopped there, and we'd be good for the entire year. God is in everything I see. Everything, 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 everything. The idea for today explains why you can see all purpose in everything. Right? Yesterday we were like, table is not just a table. It explains why nothing is separate by itself or in itself. And it explains why nothing you see means anything. In fact, it explains every idea we have used thus far and all subsequent ideas as well. Today's idea is the whole basis for vision. So as we've been speaking about since the beginning, moving beyond what we consider the eyes are, what we consider seeing is, and moving into the truth of vision. God is in everything I see. You will probably find this idea very difficult to grasp at this point. You may find it silly, irrelevant, irreverent, senseless, funny, and even objectionable. Certainly God is not in a table, for example, as you see it. Yet we emphasized yesterday that a table shares the purpose of the universe. And what shares the purpose of the universe shares the purpose of its creator. I sense that all of you that are here are like, amen, yes, yes, of course. Yeah, when you feel this lesson, is that what you feel? Do you feel like, yeah. Like, I know this, I feel this. This is it, let me ask you, is it easily digestible for you to consider God is in everything I see? I imagine and I sense that it is. And the beauty of this lesson is then we get to act like that. We get to embody this truth. We get to move through the world with the understanding that God is in everything we see. Everything, everything, everything. Try then today to begin to learn how to look on all things with love, appreciation, and open-mindedness. You do not see them now. Would you know what is in them? Nothing is as it appears to you. It's so emotional. Its holy purpose stands beyond your little range. Now again, the ego might be like, little range, I don't have a little range. Don't you tell me I'm little. And the, okay. I'm determined to see. When vision has shown you the holiness that lights up the world, you will understand today's idea perfectly. Have we all, and haven't we all had those moments when we are moving through our life and nothing has changed, seemingly, except all of a sudden we are flooded with light, with truth, with love. We've had those moments, haven't we? Where we're moving about our normal day and all of a sudden we are completely overcome in the best way by love, by truth, by light, where you just feel like you were swept up, scooped up by love, by the universe. We've had those moments, right? Imagine walking through the world that way. And I want to be, when I say that, it's not about a trying to hold on to an unsustainable high, or trying to, as we spoke about even a little bit yesterday, not trying to hold on to anything. It's that flooding of awareness that you really do see the world that way, especially in the when, the if life presents something to you that you're like, don't want to do this. I don't want to see this. I don't want to experience this. And when I say I don't want to see this, more with the physical eyes, right? I don't want to see this. I don't want this to be part of my physical world experience. God is in everything, 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 everything. I'm going to read this line again because it's so beautiful. When vision has shown you the holiness that lights up the world, you will understand today's idea perfectly. And you will not understand how you could have ever found it difficult. Our 6 2-minute practice periods for today should follow now a familiar pattern, right? We're used to this. 6 2-minute practice periods. Beginning with repeating the idea to yourself and then apply it to randomly chosen subjects about you, naming each one specifically. So we're very familiar with this format. Try to avoid the tendency towards self-directed selection, which may be particularly tempting in connection with today's idea because of its wholly alien nature, wholly, WH. Wholly alien nature. I don't feel like it's alien to you, most of you, most likely. And also, can we also consider that it could be tempting to gravitate towards God is in everything I see and look at the things with which we already associate a holiness, HOL, whether it's someone you love, something you love, something that already invokes that, but everything, and there's some really fun examples here. Remember that any order you impose is equally alien to reality. So again, this just natural selection. There's no specificity. There's no this or that. There's no hierarchy. There's a sameness. There's an all. There's an all. Your list of subjects should therefore be as free of self-selection as possible. For example, A suitable list might include, God is in this coat hanger. God is in this magazine. God is in this finger. God is in this lamp. God is in that body. God is in that door. God is in that waste basket. In addition to the assigned practice periods, repeat the idea for today at least once an hour. So we've seen this as well. We talked about how yummy this is. Some of you have chosen to set timers in a way that feels really good. I know some of you are communicating together and setting timers every 15 minutes and doing things throughout the day that feel of service, which is really gorgeous. So today, in whatever way it works for you, repeat the idea for today at least once an hour. So if it does serve you to have this alarm on your phone once every hour, if you've already found yourself that there's a continued kind of humming underneath for you, that the lesson's already there. Oh, Joan, I don't think Joan's here today. She's watching the replay, I'm sure. Hi, Joan. And she's been writing it at the top of her journal or her Femme flow list, and really allowing that combination of the flow for herself throughout the day and writing the lesson there. I think it may be at the top of her planner. So, however it is that serves you. Okay, I didn't finish. Looking slowly about you as you say the words unhurriedly to yourself. At least once or twice, you should experience a sense of restfulness as you do this. Feel the difference as we continue to move through Chic 365 in the way that the Course values and considers us to value an unhurried pace as we move through our lives, of walking through the world in a restful, graceful way. This truth that when we hurry, when we rush, when we're feeling that lack of time, we absolutely are operating in the illusion of scarcity. And from that space, we miss things. We think, our logical mind tells us, and certainly the faux New Yorker will tell us, the quicker I move, the more I get done. The more I get done, the better I am. The better I am, the more money I make, the more this, the more that. Very addictive cycle, very, very addictive cycle. And it's not that it doesn't work to an extent that, yes, you may get a lot done. Yes, you may make a lot of money. We all know people who move at a very hurried pace, who I'm sure, right, they might have a huge bank account. The valuing, and I'm not saying that you have to move at a hurried pace to have a big bank account, okay? I'm just saying, what I am saying is that we do know that some people may move at a hurried pace and they have some of these things. However, the prioritization of what's valuable begins to change. And the way with which you are walking through the world does become, I believe, the biggest priority. And in that, things come to you in a really beautiful way. Money comes, relationships come, love comes. And the truth is really that it's all already there. You're witnessing it differently. There's like a seeing through the veil. There's an uncovering. There's a peeking behind the curtain of what has always been. And now, because you are moving through the world in a restful space, a stillness, a gorgeous integration of stillness and flow, you're able to see in a different way. You're able to see opportunities. You're able to receive. Your indie is in that space of consistently increasing its capacity to receive. The first layer, and I did share this on the 4-day runway, although it's no longer available to the public, but I did share that layer 1 of the indie is vision, real vision, the way with which we see things, the way with which we can receive in huge ways. So as you move through today, as you repeat the lesson, as you allow the practice periods, see if that foundational truth serves you today, of watching yourself lean back, feel that unhurried state. And if you do start to build in any way, someone in my mastermind asked me a couple of weeks ago, like, this is all great, and when we're moving through the world and it gets a little tight, a little contracted, they asked me, what do you do? What do you do for me specifically? What do I do? And I said, I drop to the floor and I meditate. And this is such a truth. Sometimes my family can find me in the laundry room, just sitting on the floor, in my car, on the deck. I will just stop. I will just stop. And if I'm in a place where it's a busy place, a grocery store or this, it's also not uncommon that I will just stop and close my eyes. It is not uncommon for me at all. The recognition that we are in this world, but not of it, recalibrating what we know to be truth as a priority is a really beautiful thing. So that's my story. That's my feeling about things. Here's my iced coffee. Let me see how everyone is, and then I'm going to say goodbye. It's been a quick day today. All right, Jacinta, I said hello to you, beauty. Brenda, I saw you. Ilona, today is so huge. Jacinta, it is so beautiful when an experience like that happens. The person usually touches their heart as if receiving the gift of no hurry, which is so special. It is so special. These are miracle moments. When we're walking through life and we are able to let go of the illusion in the moment, and we're able to share it with someone, these are the miracles. These are the miracles, right? Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been, right? If you're at a restaurant and it's taken forever to get your check or to get your food or whatever, and someone's really in that state of like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's really okay. I'm not in any hurry. It's perfect. We have plenty of time. Do you know how often I will say that to people? It's okay. We have plenty of time. Plenty of time. I'm not in any hurry. Take your time. Take your time. It is so different than how the majority of the world is operating. These are the moments. And has anyone ever said that to you? If you were running late and you're feeling that anxiety and that old dynamic of you're like, oh my gosh, this person's going to think I don't respect them. And we know there's a balance, right? But when you can feel someone's energy, really like, I'm so sorry for whatever. Sorry, I'm running late. I'm sorry for this. And you can feel they're like, we've all felt this, right? The ache inside, like the illusion of guilt of like, oh my gosh, I'm bad. I'm bad right now for whatever reason. I'm late. I did this. I did like, and you can feel that, gosh, like, I'm so sorry. It's like, it's really okay. Don't even worry about it and mean it I can remember Dominic, my oldest son, taught me, my middle son, Mason's my oldest, whole thing. My oldest living child, Dominic, taught me this when he was very, very young. I can't remember exactly what I did, but I know I felt really bad about it. I think I might have yelled at him, something like that. And he was really young. I'm like 2. And one of those moments where you were like, as a mom, you're like, yeah, no, like I promised myself I would never raise my voice. It was one of those moments where really I felt like shit. I was judging myself so harshly. And I remember apologizing to him. And so he might have been a little older because I know he spoke back. So he may have been 4. I don't know. Something really young. And he had an understanding. Or he was able to tell me, it's okay. And later on, I apologized again. And he said, oh, I forgot. And I was looking at him and he literally forgot. He let it go. There was nothing that he was holding on to. No grudge, no, right, withholding of anything over me. It was like, it was already gone. It was gone as soon as it was there, it was gone. Really, really beautiful. We can learn so much from our kids. All right, let's see as we end. Full heart awakening with this lesson. Yes, yes, yes. It can be no other way. I love that. Susanna, yes, it is digestible. Funnily, my ego comes up and tells me it's dangerous to believe this lesson because I will be taken advantage of by people who do not see the divine in me. Wow. That is an incredible awareness. I love that you let that come up and bubble to the surface. And I'm sure it is available to you. Does it feel congruent now for you to feel into the truth beyond that? Because that is huge. That is huge. The fear, and this is a really beautiful thing that you're bringing forward, because the ego really does ride on this frequency of that others need to see us a certain way. That when others see us a certain way, then we're safe. Or if others see us a certain way, we're not safe. The ego loves this. The external circumstance and whoever is there affects my own experience. And we know the truth is the exact opposite. That us seeing ourselves as divine is the only way, is the only key. That's it. Us seeing ourselves as whole, as divine, as abundant, as beauty. That's where the safety lies. That's where the truth lies. That's where the divinity is. And I love that you brought this forward. That's a really extraordinary opening. God is within this moment. Yes, yes, yes. Soul, beauty is in everything I see. Yes, yes, yes. Elisa, I get that often that people think I am so busy. I have a full life, but not in the space of busyness. Yeah, so yes, I love it. The childlikeness of forgiving so quickly. No, so good. So, so good. All right, beauties. That's a wrap. What day is it? It's Thursday? Is it Thursday? So I will see you tomorrow for Friendship Friday. Stretch, stretch. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow for Friendship Friday. Mwah. I love you. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I think the only other thing is if you haven't joined us for Power Sensuality, do that for sure, because that's coming up. And subscribe and like all the things. Press the button, press the bell if you want to be notified of all the upcoming things. And other than that, we're good. I love you. See you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao, ciao.